Hi everybody, I'm here reporting on yesterday's 3-1 win at Ibrox for Rangers against St Johnstone, the team rooted at the bottom of the table and probably on this display and the rest of the season so far destined to be relegated. They're easily the worst team we've played, so it was quite frustrating that we ended up 3-1, especially when we went in at half time 3-0 up with the game won. I mean, it's not often we've been able to say that, sit back and relax at half time, the game's won. So it was very disappointing. We didn't add to our tally, and indeed, we actually conceded a goal, more of which later. On the bright side, when we saw the team, I thought, well, that's good. He's keeping with young Nsiala at centre back, so that's good. He's starting with Danilo just off Igaman, so that's good as well. Hadji and Bayrami weren't playing together, just Hadji on the field, so that was good as well. But Yilmaz is still right back, and he had a pretty poor game, he really did. There's no way we should still be playing him at right back. Okay, in a one-off game, an emergency, but not every game, so that was a downer there. On the other hand, by 30 minutes, the game had been won, 3-0 up. Two good goals and one, well, laughable from the Rangers' point of view, disastrous from the St Johnstone point of view. The first goal came when Danilo took a quick throw in. Hey, don't often do that. Threw the ball to Czerny. He had the presence of mind to play in Diomande, who ran into the box to the touchline. He again had the presence of mind to cut it back, and there was Igaman, who does as usual and just first times it into the net. Great goal, great movement, great passing. That's how easy it is when you do it properly. Second goal, again, nice pass from Danilo through the back line. Czerny running onto it, and unlike the last time he did that, he didn't round the goalkeeper and tap it into the empty net. He just put it past him on the keeper's right hand side to enter the net. I didn't even jump up and celebrate because I was convinced this was offside, since it was right on the side we were on. So I was pleasantly surprised when it was given, and having seen it on TV, it was very close, but it was a correct decision. He was onside, so a great finish from him. He turned out to be the man of the match according to the sponsors. I don't know if I would agree with that. He did some good things, did some poor things as well. But anyhow, that was just 2-0 up. We knew the game was won even at that point. Icing on the cake. Czerny floats a long ball into the 6-yard box. The defender, big centre half, don't know what he was doing. He just headed it up and a wee bit forward, and there was Diomande coming in just to nod it into the net. So well done him for anticipating that and actually putting his header on target. So 3-0 up. Game over. We're playing well. We're looking good. Despite, it has to be said, until that point, a rather flat atmosphere inside the stadium. The third goal got people up and singing, so that was something. But there was a really flat atmosphere. So the team did well to show the energy and the speed and the commitment they did up until then. So good on them for that. Unfortunately, second half was a real disappointment. We just dropped off. We knew the game had been won. We didn't really make very much in way of chances. I think the two I can remember, Czerny missed a sitter when he was put through on goal, only the goal to beat, and he hit a weak shot straight at the goalkeeper with his left foot. Normally, if it's on his left foot, that's a winner. But he's even scored goals recently with his right foot, the other night against Dundee. But this time he didn't even try it with his right foot for some reason, and it was a weak shot straight at the goalkeeper. Much later than that, Cortez on as a sub. He was part of a good move, nice passing move, got the ball just in the edge of the box, and he fired a low shot in, and this time the goalie actually had to dive and save it. So that was a better effort than Czerny's, but that's basically all I can remember being exciting from the second half. And in between all that, of course, St Johnstone scored a goal from a corner kick, and the corner came from Ridvan, who had a shocker of a game, racing back into our half to try and defend. He took the ball away from the guy, but all he did was prod it through for another Ross County guy, St Johnstone guy to run onto, and his shot was deflected for a corner, and from the corner they score their only goal. And when I wondered at the time, how did that manage to go in? There's so many bodies in the 6-yard box. How did it manage to get into the net? And having seen it now on TV, especially various angles, the big centre half who gifted us the third goal, if you watch the ball coming over from the right hand side, he has Hadji's jersey with both hands pulling him away from the flight of the ball, and he doesn't even have to jump. All he has to do is sort of duck his head down and nod it into the net. So the referee's standing about 5 yards away, uninterrupted view. Surely he can see the big centre half pulling Hadji by the jersey, both hands on his jersey, and pulling him away from where the ball's going to be. And VAR, they checked it. Oh, they didn't see anything wrong with that either. So VAR has certainly gone downhill as far as Rangers are concerned since the wonderful Willie Collum has now become the head of the whole system. We're getting nothing. And later on in the game, young Inciala, a corner kick for us, he leaves his marker, runs to go past another guy in the box, and when you see it on TV, the guy just lifts his forearm and hits him in the chin with his forearm, and he goes down, needs treatment. Nothing. No foul, nothing, not even a word. The referee's only a few yards away as well. So that was a shocker when a young guy like that gets forearmed in the chin and nothing happens. And since then I've seen a video of another St Johnstone guy after he tangled with Igaman, and he got up and the two of them are walking away, and he just deliberately stood on his foot and Igaman went down, and the referee's watching this. He's about 4 feet away watching all this, and he just gives them a foul. Not a word to the guy for deliberately standing on the guy's foot. Unbelievable. They're just getting away with murder now. They know we're no threat to them. Don't upset Celtic. That's the main message the refs must get, especially from Willie Collum, well-known Celtic fan. So what chance have we got when VAR can't even look at things and do the right thing? But anyway, second half, pretty much a non-event, apart from the idiots that walked out on the 55th minute to the chorus of boos from the more normal fans, shall we say. So apart from that, it was pretty much a non-event. 3-1, it should have been, 6-7. If we kept going from half-time, we could have doubled that score easily. But I suppose, comfortable win, 3 points. Danilo might be injured. I haven't read anything today to suggest if it's bad or otherwise. Probably he'll be out for the rest of the season, knowing his history. But we can look forward to the Aberdeen game on Wednesday at Ibrox, because they haven't won a game for months, and they apparently were lucky to get away with a draw at home on Sunday against Hearts. So if we go at them the way we're capable of, especially in the first half, we should take care of them. And then we've got a slight respite, if you like, against Fraserburgh on Sunday in the Cup, where we can rest some of the key players ahead of Old Trafford. And I don't think even a week in the Caribbean would be enough of a rest for some of our guys to be able to face Man U in the Europa on the Thursday. But you never know. Here's hoping. Let's hope as well we can get a couple at least of the injured players back, especially the defenders, because this makeshift defence will be annihilated if it has to play at Old Trafford. So looking forward to reporting on a great victory on Thursday after we've beaten Aberdeen comfortably and put them back in their box.